Shaggy, shaggy.
Let's take it from the top.
Take it from the tippy top. Start piecing shit together. Alright, red eye. He's gonna start it.
I think the best parts and the worst parts are all the anticipation. Trying to figure out if we've got anything left to say. And I think that the encouraging part about that is if we do, then we might get some more longevity out of this. What we need right there is just a tiny chunk of a melody to get going, to understand where that chord should change. But the rhythmic idea is really brilliant there.
You know what I think? What I hear out of you on this part is the same thing you did with Digging a Hole, which is originally it was da da da, the bass line.
Right. And that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Perverted the shit.
I'm going to take what I'm thinking is to take that precise rhythm in the first measure of it is great, and then to expand on it and to do different chords with the same idea, depending on what he's feeling as far as a melody.
That's the thing. It's all going to depend on what melody puts over. But I mean, usually you're able to twist shit in a way that it doesn't change the tonality. But you're using different chords. So if he puts a melody over top of what's there,
if he had something melodically or lyrically or whatever in the same kind of tempo and the same kind of feel, we could figure it out in 2 seconds on what it should do.
My only problem with that one is it seems like every part in the tune is in that same turn over itself beat.
For me, it's worried about, okay, we've written all these songs we believe in, now we got to start over again on the next one. You know, you have to fight yourself sometimes to not throw away every idea that you come up with because you don't think it's good enough. And you get into that trap where you don't bother to let the song arrange itself before you kick it to the curb.
I'm not real married to that shit, but
don't get married to any of this shit. Let's just like take parts that you like and might stick them in. I mean, all we need is like the tiniest nugget to take off on.
Yeah, I like to just stick the shit in his head or your head, and
I really like that thing I'd never heard before. That's really good.
The guitar part?
No, the last
part.
Yeah.
The simplest part.
That's cool. I have to hear something to make it make sense to me before I'm.
Well, when I was writing this, I kept trying to come up with other guitar parts, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that because, except for that one thing, the really weird part that comes in the verse section, that you know, whatever the hell. I didn't want to put any more guitar parts because I'm like, that's kind of your thing. Is you hear what's bass there, and then you're like, okay, how can I fuck it all up?
On the first few listens, my honest opinion of that part is that there's so much tension in it, and that it never resolves, that it's tough for me to groove with it because it doesn't resolve. You know? So,
yeah, I understand that.
I'm not discouraging or saying I don't like it. I'm just saying that I need to hear where it's going when we start throwing shit at it.
Well, you got to get comfortable with the arrangement too. I've played this thing 47 times now. I know where it's supposed to go. So you know,
this is my first time hearing it.
Yeah, your first time hearing it. Yeah, it sounds like a mess. And
it's a great mess, though. I mean,
the only thing, it's the same thing when I brought in the da-ga-ga-ga-ga-ga. That was a whole song. That's the only part that made it into a song. And cool, I'm happy.
I'm really looking forward to where this thing goes and what we're going to do with it. Right now, it's just so very much in its infancy. And it's like starting with a blank page. And that's always fun. And just proving to people that, hey, you know, we're not just about hollow and we're about disengaged. We've got something new. Check this out. And if you love it, great. If you don't, that's okay too. Whatever happens, I'm glad we're getting the ball rolling again. I couldn't be happier.